I'm gonna say this straight up. Shout out to all of the drill rappers out there, and I'm gonna tell you why I feel I want. We have to learn to support the genres. This is their way of spitting their joints, man. Stop knocking everybody that do it their way. That's their shit. Let them have their branches on the tree, man. We got our branches, y'all. The drill rappers ain't in nobody way. Do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all do. Rock with that. When it was trap music, trap, I think if I'm not mistaken, was trap then drill, right? Mm-hmm. So trap inspired the drill sound, I'm sure. And just like we inspired. Shout out to all the rappers in the South. Been running the gauntlet for a minute on hip hop. 50th anniversary, man. We got to start bringing the concept and conversation into some sort of unity. Big up to the forefathers who played the game early, and set everybody up to be where we are right now. Big up to the 90s hip hop, boom bap, underground monstrosity of an era, because that right there held the ground up. Big up to all the people who made money on it. You know what I'm saying? That really have to capitalize on what people didn't know. Shout out to you for getting that. You know what I mean? But let's try to spread it out. Big up to all the female MCs, female DJs, and shout out to all of the people doing graffiti, all the graph writers, you know what I mean, that became all the cats doing album covers, and shout out to cats out there tagging and still doing their thing on the walls all over the world. Shout out to break dancers being in the Olympics. You know what I mean? That's going to be, and shout out to all of that. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the beatboxers. You know what I mean? Shout out to all of that. Shout out to
the dancers.
50th anniversary of hip hop, and dudes still running around here claiming this and claiming that, and we don't own nothing. Shout out to everybody who put their stake in the ground and became super successful because of hip hop. If you became super successful because of hip hop, shout out to you. Hopefully you pay it forward doing that to other people and not just bragging about how much money you got, because we can't build mansions in the ghetto. All right, so let's change the narrative a little bit, man, and stop all of this hating and this one ain't shouting, this one. Everybody that took part in this culture that has become who they are because of this culture, man. Shout out to that. No negativity at all. Your music is your music. If you spitting bars about somebody, that's all part of the music. But big up to all of the people that write about the culture, that enforce people to learn about the culture. You know what I mean? If you're doing a podcast that speaks on teaching people about how to survive what we messed up at in the culture, then that's fire. Big up to all of that. Anything that brings this culture together, shout out to that. Every element, every part of it. Rest in peace to K Slay, Granddaddy IU, Heavy D, and all the other great hip hop artists.
Guru,
you know what I mean?
Guru.
Sit here and rest in peace all day long, but that's those angels that we gain from those people who really know the culture, man. If you get your collar pulled on it and you don't, you know what I mean, and you doing something that ain't hip hop and they pull your collar, that's what it is. That's what it is, man. Let's do better at giving this 50, because this next 50 I'm not gonna be here for it, and maybe a lot of us won't be here for it. It's the whole 50th celebration, the 100th year celebration will be totally different from what is going on right now. So maybe some of the egos need to be cooled out and people start making music again and getting back to making music, man. All right. So I'm hoping that's one of my prayers, man, for the culture, is that we can get back to doing what makes everybody love the culture, is that we got to lift it up and speak it into a positive light, man, because all the news stories about, oh yeah, young guy aspiring to be a rapper just did this and that, and this guy is, nobody ever said this young dentist aspired to be a dentist to shot up somebody or just some dumb shit like that. Let's stop putting hip hop in a negative light, man. We owe it more. We owe it way more. All right, now I mean to go on a rant, but I need to get that off.
Yeah, we need to let the church say amen.
You know
amen.
what I mean?
Yo, big love, my brother.
Know that, bro. Much love to you, fam, and stay focused. Hey, yo, Daru, don't worry, we got a lot more work to do, man. So everybody, thank you all, man, for tuning in. Everybody, grab that Funkin' Tribe Interludes joint, man. Or go to Daru. Tell them where they can get it from again.
They can get it at DaruJonesBandcamp.com. Get it while supplies last. And shout out to Mama Leon for being a part of this. big up to what he's doing. He's all over the map playing with some everybody. So big love to Mono. We love you. We know that you're doing big things. We're grateful to
work with Mono, man. Word.
Man, we're grateful for everybody that contributed on this project. Shout out to Jay Rockers and Upendo. And thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.